Alright, welcome back everyone. Embarking on our new Cyberpunk adventure, the Endless Dimensions book Nook by Joincon. It feels pretty chunky, got some heft to it. And like I say, it's sort of, I did a Cyberpunk book Nook a while back and I liked it, so I thought it was a little frustrating but also a little rewarding. So that's how these more advanced, alright, I say advanced, these slightly more difficult builds go. Generally it's frustrating in the moment, but then the results are usually worth it so far in my experience. So let's pop this open, find out what I've got myself into, and proceed. Okay, slide the sleeve off here, and there's our, and well, right off the bat I see some reflective. Okay, I've seen that paper before. It's sort of translucent and multicolored. I said tons of LEDs. Looks like at least a 3 or 4 battery one, and some gears. I'm sure decorations and some very bright wire. I think that's just bare. I don't think that's insulation. It might be. Let's take a closer peek at that. Okay, yeah, it is insulated wire with just a fancy metallic on it. That's more light I can use. Maybe show better. Yeah. All right, and a couple of strips of 2-sided tape and a teeny tiny screwdriver. Okay, get you back in there. Back in there. I like the resealable bag. That's handy. A little acrylic there. Screw all by its lonesome. Got our mirror. Some decals. An instruction manual. Not overly chunky, but plenty of pages there to drive me crazy. I guess that fell out of that. Okay, now we're into... Okay, this one may not be as bad. It looks like it may not be... Okay, this may be more along... I was thinking it was going to be like the other Cyberpunk book Nook where you're building all the tiny little pieces individually, but it appears to be more of like a cute bee thing where you just got to break them out. Okay. That will be a significantly shorter build than I was expecting, if that's what it does indeed turn out to be. Now, we'll take a look at our pieces here. Yeah, it's got definitely that pressed wood feel. Got the painted acrylic. Okay, sort of looks like the space station esque one I did. And those look cool. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, nothing. That one's stuck together. Okay, yeah, this is not going to be nearly as bad as I thought it was going to be. Oh, we got us a little Cyberpunk alien guy rabbit thing there. Okay, so this has greatly changed my perspective on what this book Nook is going to be. These generally still look really good, but they're not nearly as detailed as some of the ones that are almost dollhouses. Okay, into double pieces now. Like I say, these are sticking with the paint. Let's see, just keep going off there. Oh, there's our sides. Okay, so this is not... Yeah, this is not going to be that bad of a build at this now. Like I said, I was expecting to have to do all the cutting and making the little forms and everything. So this should be no more than a 3 or 4 day build. If it's like, but well, this book's also pretty thick, so it may be more than that. How many pages is this thing? Okay, it's 197 steps on 37 pages. So that's, but there are very short steps all the way through, yeah. Okay, so that may not be... Okay, this is Like I said, my expectations have greatly been altered now. So, yeah. But I think this will still be fun. I think it's going to still look really cool when we get done, all said and done. So I'm still looking forward to doing it. I'm not going to lie, I'm a little relieved that it's not building all the little tiny pieces, but I've got one of those in the hopper where I do have to build all the little tiny pieces. So if that's what you're around for, I'll get to that pretty quickly. And let's see, sticker, mirror. I think those are stickers. Yeah, it's definitely stickers. But I say I'll pull the first couple of steps and be right back with those, and we'll get rolling on this thing. All right. Okay, it says the actual first step is testing the LEDs and the touch button sensor work. So evidently they do, because I barely touch it and it works. Got some cool purple and blue ones over here. They may not be showing different colors there, but pink and blue. And then they appear to all be working. So the very sensitive touch sensor. So I guess that's a good thing. But I say, and there it is, three AA batteries to get it going. Let's see if I can pull these back out now. They don't like coming back out. Okay, but I say, that does seem like a good idea to test that before. Okay, that may not ever come out again. This one did. Okay, that one's coming. Okay, that's just the main power switch that's not ever going to be removed again. Okay, there it goes, I think. Okay, got it apart. Okay, so that's been done. I'm going to separate these things and wrap them up, keep them apart because they were extremely tangled when I got them off the roll. So I'll do that, put my battery cover on now, and be right back with the actual construction now. Okay, seeing how all these steps are so short, I've decided I'm going to break them down by pages. So this is all the stuff from the first page, which is actually page 3. Y'all know how that goes. But gonna jump right in and make us a fire hydrant. So pop you in there. I think, yeah, the end with the larger point goes down, and then this guy goes in here, it's down to the top of those lines, and these 4 little guys go on the sides. Which way did I go? I went that way with them, so be uniform. Did anybody go out and see the Northern Lights last night? I meant to, but I go to sleep way too early for that, so I'm going to try tonight. Supposedly they're going to be visible again. Now we do this one once again with the up. So we got our fire hydrant there. Cool. That's you. And then we move over to this guy. These are, one is J9 and one is J10, but I'm pretty sure they're identical. They are painted on both sides, so it shouldn't matter. Then this guy times 2. One guy in there. This guy there, so we got that going. And we take this guy back here. Got a picture of an old school Game Boy on it. Then our D-pad, which was so common on an arcade cabinet. But that is actually looking really good. And then this side, they all go in together. We got our cabinet down. I like it. And now we're down to this. You get to choose your own wire, so I went right ahead with the red and blue. And let me get I've misplaced I just saw it a minute ago. My gluing board. There it is. Alright, found it. And so I get you in there. And of course, dealing with wires like this is a job for old Bondic. Basically, let's make them bend down a little bit. I'm gonna make them as smooth a bend as possible. We're just gonna be doing get on there. Let's see. There. Sort of. I think I want to make it bend a little bit more than that. Hang down a little further. I think about like that. And likewise on this one. Go. A little bit more. I'm going to go pretty. Actually, I think I'm going to go a little bit more aggressive at the bends. I'm thinking like that. And my handy dandy tweezers on here. Bondic. Let's see, that nozzle off. Get a little dab on there. Guess I'm doing red first. In there, get it in, and then that. And that's all it takes to. Now, a little dab on top of this end. I think I'll actually do a little more over the top of that too. And then hit it again. That again. Alright, so that's our. Get it from all the angles, make sure I get her as much as I could. Okay. And we take our other one. I think that's like the color of your choice. Again, so I need a little more. And then it. So I'm thinking like from there to there, and you can't see any of that because of my hand. Try it this direction. Something like that. Okay. So let's see if I can do that. Reasonable dollop there. Try and get that in there. Alright. I think that's going to work out great. Okay, and a little over the top on that one, and then, oh, get back down there. Get back. I broke it free. Darn. Evidently didn't let it sit enough. wipe this off. Come back. Escaping. Wipe this down and give it another shot. I hate that because that was just about exactly where I wanted it to go on this end. Okay, and that it's still got a, okay, it's got a, it made the imprint, so it should be good. Now let me try doing this first before I try and do everything at once. Get that on top of it and hit it again. Now I'll run back over here. Both sides, like I say, all the way on top of it, and boom. Okay. Wipe that down. Thanks. Okay, that feels dry enough. That's what it looks like over there. I like it. Now, pop these guys in. Let's see, we just go flush with the front. End up with that. Nice. Okay. And that, this feels a little loose. I'm going to get out some of the old B7000 that I had included in that last kit. It's a needle, nook, and everything. I think just one drop on one side will be ample. And I get to play the game of trying to find the, there it went. I'll just pop you on there, just tacking it in place. I'm not trying to, it's not a structural gluing. Alright. But that is everything on the first page of instructions, or page 3 total. This is going to be confusing until next time. So, I'm going to set those aside and get going on page 4. Right back with that. Okay, here we are, everything on page 4. And we actually get to grab this one right off the bat. And our claw arm, move these up a little bit. And this guy go on. Ooh, you know what I just did? I put these on upside down. They're supposed to be hanging down the other way. Yeah, they're supposed to be. Oh. Okay. I can correct that with this one. I can just flip-flop these. Okay. It's going to be alright. You're supposed to be putting them on like this, and I'll just put them on like this. So, claw arm guy goes in here, and then this guy goes in here, and then this, hold it together on the other side. Everybody push together. Okay. So, like, I give this a crane arm. Then we take. Okay, that's playing on both sides. So this one goes on here at the base. say put that on before you assemble it. Now it's got to be that way. Okay, it's not wanting to go. Okay, so where did my little bit of sand in there just to... It was close. So let's see here. There she goes. Okay. Our base on there. And then our claw arms. Our claw hand. Let's see, you go in. Oh, these feel very breakable. Yeah. Just heard a really weird, bad sound in there, so I don't want to. Okay. Alright, got our claw in place. Let you up there for a second. Our wires off to the side, and we take this guy. And you go here. Okay, got these double prong guys. They go in on here. Yep, facing this direction. Let's see. Then these other prongs go into these holes. It's supposed to anyway. There it goes. Okay, well, not lined up perfectly. There we go. Okay. We got that sort of situation going there. Oh, let's see. I forgot. On here. Oh, let me get tool and smush that so it's flush on both ends on here. Our little peg through the middle there. And this is supposed to go on top of that, which seems to me like the perfect opportunity to bring out my old friend Gorilla Super Glue. So, see if I can not glue myself to this when I do this. Fair coat in there, not it's thin, but it's there. And just drop you in. Give you a little pressure. Don't stick to me. Okay. Yeah. Alright. Love it. Now let's do that one more time and not glue myself to it, and I think that'll be a good night. Okay. Alright, I didn't glue myself to it. I'm good. I'm happy. Let's see, got our decorative doodad there. Now, this goes on to there. And this other guy goes on the bottom to lock it all in theory. Does it fit? Going into that hole or just to the outside of it? I can't. It doesn't really say. But I think, yeah, that's as far as it's going to go. It's not going to, I thought it was going to recess, but it does spin in there. Well, that's cool. Okay, so that part is done, so we can set it up there. Although, does it go a little bit up on there. Yeah, make it that way it can spin all the way around. But okay, that's a minor thing. Now, get this piece and our wires out again. And what this is supposed to do, and once again, you get to pick and choose whichever color if you want. So I went with red and black on this set. It sort of looks like they're supposed to bend. Ooh, I could just do them all at one time. That way I know they're going to be uniform. Maybe I can. Okay, that seems about. I think they're cooperating fairly good on that. And then I'm supposed to bend these. Grab a pair of needle nose here to have a upwards in there. Maybe you go into these slots. And bend over this way to lock you in place. Supposedly. I think what I'm gonna do I wonder if they'll be cooperative and stay in order for me. I doubt it, but the next step is supposed to lock them down, so maybe. Okay, so let's do that. This. Okay, this is irritating. Black next. Maybe I should have done all the colors. Okay. And that is the end of page 4. I know a little anticlimactic, but we're going to jump right back in on this in a second. So I'm going to grab everything for page 5 and we'll be right back with that. Okay, here we go on to step 5, and like I say, right off the bat, you're supposed to, see if I can get them all sort of lay down in the middle there. Supposed to take these guys and clamp those wires down on. Wait a second, am I doing this right? Nope. After all that, I did it wrong. I just happened to notice that. Okay, so take them out and try again. One step forward, one step back. Okay. Alright. Actually, just maybe you just do it like that. Okay. Rotate them. Okay. They're getting crossed and crooked and everything now. Okay, that's so much for a shortcut. Okay. Black. It's supposed to. Let's see, make sure I am. Okay, yeah. The blank side is up, and we're supposed to be running up to the blank side. Okay, that does make more sense. So, I'm going to buck the system though. And just do one side at a time. Executive decision making abilities and all that. Okay. Just because I think it'll be easier if this stuff is a little bit locked in place. Okay. Black. There. Okay, and y'all can learn from my mistake if this is wrong. Red wire. Now, get them sort of centered there. Those holes, and we get to just clamp them down in place with this guy. Okay. Now, similar thing on the other end. And you. All right. We got this. These wires hanging down there like that, off the bottom of that. Cool. Out. All right. Now we just take these two guys in the ends. Like so. Take this one. Here, and this side faces upwards. A little wobbly there, but I think we're about to fix that. Then bring this guy in here. You're supposed to go in from that angle. No, I gotta go in from the side. It doesn't. That's just okay. It just it only locks in on the top, nowhere else. Okay. I was expecting to get a couple of spaces down there to hold it steady. Then let's see. This guy to the front here. Let's see, which way is... Let's see if this is on the picture here. No, that's not that. I'm not sure which way we're supposed to go with the... Okay, we got that stuff down there. Let's see, this one will... I think that one goes like that, because it's got the sort of the slightly more grayish on the bottom. So I'm thinking this one probably goes with the black, because it goes, yeah, I think it'll go better with that. Like I say, just guessing. And it may not be a big deal in the end, just sort of want to try and do it right, because I don't want it to undo it. Alright, there we got that done. And that's all there is for page 5. I may have gone a little extra on their wires down there. It said 13 to 14 mil, I think. So I did 13 and a half. So I'm looking at their picture. You may want to drop down to like 12 and a half, because that seems excessive. But that concludes page 5. On to page 6. Okay, right off the bat, get to put the other side on. I thought this was like our subway or something, but I'm not real sure at this point. Missed. Okay. There it went. Alright, that. Then over on this side, we get these things. Yep. Oh. Not sure what that's for, but that's where they go, obviously. Alright. Okay. Okay, and then we get to add our crane on top here, evidently. You go, okay, so the crane goes right in there. Let's see, you turn it back around where I'm doing it like they're doing it. Okay, so like that. Yeah, got those on that side where it kicks out. Yeah. And this there and here. Okay, and I just saw, I'll show you here in a second, get all this, make sure I got all these tightened up. But I noticed right in here, sheared off a little bit of the veneer, but I think it's still okay. Alright. Yeah, I thought this was a train, but this may just be like a sidewalk or something. Maybe because of the wheels is what I thought it was a train. Okay, so here we got K3, K6, K1, and K5. I'm assuming these guys, because these are the different ones. They got the different pattern on them. Looks like, so there's one each. These guys. I think. Looks like second biggest one goes here. I don't know. Y'all can probably see this is like I don't know. This side it's actually got the painting on it, and this is I think, I'm not sure which side. Rough acrylic showing. Okay, they tell us in the instructions. All right, just got to pay attention to what I'm doing now. And these go on those like that. And it says you can use glue, but so far that seems to be okay. We'll see how the rest of them feel. Yeah, it feels pretty secure. Yep. Okay, that's not a train because they're all different sizes. And oh, rough acrylic side, and I got even the one I read. I still managed to put it on backwards. Okay, so the matte side chose basically. Nothing, not the shiny one. All right. And then on the other side, we do the same thing again. Just these four. And the biggest one with the rough acrylic showing. Remember that? You. Nope, you go back here. No, you don't. Won't fit. Fit here. See, this one's off-centered. Oh, the smooth side goes on this one, so it's you know, so you just need to learn to pay attention to I need to learn to read the instructions, so come on. These have much longer. Okay, so the shiny side goes on this one. Okay. And you. Which makes sense because that one that's off center fits better. We got that situation going now. Oh, and these are both extra long studs, so they get, yeah, we're still, I'm assuming we're still going with the shiny side out to match. Okay, that's going to need glue. How's this one feel? Slippery. Yeah, that needs glue too. Okay, I'll stick with the old B7000. I'm just going to do a couple of drops right dead center there, because that'll smear out. It won't take much to hold it in place. Alright. You and you. Wiggle you around a little bit, get that glue set. Alright. And that concludes page 6. Let me go see how long I've gone, because I've lost all track of time now. And I'll come back and tell you whether or not I'm going to keep going. Okay, we're going to do one more page. And I found in the book, this stuff is called laser paper. Who knew? But I'm going to go a little out of order and do this part first, just to get it done. What is it? Okay, so A5 goes on the back. Going with the, oh, that's it. Going with the big A5 on it goes on is A5. That makes things easier to spot. And then make sure those, I'm gonna trying to make those match. Yep. And these guys here. Okay, that's just the last step on this page. I just want to go ahead and knock it out first to get it. So we got our frame built up for something to be used at a later date. And Then, on here, we get to glue all those pieces in place. But first, we take our laser paper, which maybe find a... It changes color depending on the angle. And that's supposed to go... Oh, you can't see that. Down here over this hole and up here over this hole without interfering with the other holes around it. Maybe I turn it sideways. Y'all can see better. See everywhere. Like I say, this is supposed to go in. Not interfere with that grate. But cover up our window. So, down. So something like that. And likewise, something like this. I think... I think I'm going to go with the B7000 again. It dries fairly quick and clear, so I like that. Gonna get my squeegee out, have it ready to roll, and just go for it. Alright, so I'm going to just hit a few dots around here. That is one of the really good things about this stuff, is it will drop teeny tiny dots, which are good for this sort of thing. And I'm getting a little better at finding that, getting that needle in there. Now, this one on like that. Hold her down here and just sort of ease my way over it that way, and then this way, and I guess a little contamination on there. That's on the that's going to be on the inside, so I think the outside is the more important. Over here is what we're really caring about seeing. I think that's, I say it's got a little, see a little bit there, but I think that'll be acceptable. Let me see. I think it ought to, will it dissolve off? Maybe a little bit. Nope. Okay, so I'll have to remember that to make sure not cross-contaminate with my squeegee in the future. But for now, but otherwise I'm pleased with that. And that stripe might work. Who knows? Now, same thing down here, but hopefully without making the mist. Just little tiny dots around the edges here. And I bragged on it last time. Now I can't do it. Can't get it in there. There it goes. Okay. You drop in place. And squeegee, wipe it off. Squeegee, wipe it. Squeegee. Alright, a little bit of trash there, but that's still much better than the other one. Alright, I feel good about that. say from over here, I think these are going to look good. I got get that effect going on behind it. Likewise up here. All right, cool. Now, basically, the rest of this step is putting all these pieces. We're going to make it have some depth. We have to glue all these pieces onto their corresponding piece on our thing. Oh, and I also want to mention I did take the liberty of not painting, but running a marker over the outer edges to hopefully make it not as, hopefully make it blend in a little better when I get it assembled. But that's just something I think I'm going to try and do on the outside anyway. But like I say, these just gotta find the correct shape and drop it in place. And you're okay. Can't find you, so no, that's not. That's over here. I see you now. There. Okay, now you're there. Wheel. Let's around the wheel. That thing here. Got you there. Where are you at? Did I pull an extra one? Let's see. No. Oh, okay. It goes in. Okay. It's all one piece here. Like that. Okay. Sneaky. Now, we got them. Got them laid out, so let me just move them over to the side here. Hopefully, we can get these on with minimal drama. Okay, let me straighten my camera up because I'm... Okay, yep, there we go. Okay, stick with the old B7000. It seems to be working good, and I'm digging the controlled of the drops not going everywhere, and the strings aren't crazy. Okay. And you just move you around a little bit and line you up, and viola. And I know it's voila. Okay. And just and I got that one that's got like that. That's one I sanded on. Make it go down, I think. Make it least obvious. I'm digging this. Missed on that one altogether, so. Okay. Look on the other side. All right, and another piece in here. And our wheel. And there we go again. There it goes. Got our, yeah, it shows, sort of creates a little sense of depth on there. Cool. I'm assuming that's the outside. Really, I don't have a good shot of the side to look at right now, but that's sort of, yeah. But that's is where I'm going to stop today. Got that, and got whatever this little frame turns out to be. Ooh, wait a second. I missed a step. I forgot we get to mount our arcade cabinet onto our crane for some reason. Okay. So that goes on there. That, yeah. Okay. So we got that. Fire hydrant frame and our outer shell started up. Cool. I think that's some good progress. We're pushing an hour at this point, so that's plenty long enough. I wish I had a red marker to color around on the edges on our fire hydrant, but it wouldn't be the right red. But anyways, that's where I'm going to cut her off. Thanks for watching, everybody. Like, subscribe, comment, complain, share. Do whatever you want to with all that. Be good to one another. Stay safe. And I'll see you next time. Bye.